Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Christian View, where we take today's hot topics. We weigh them against the Word of God because God does have a view. And I think this topic we're going to discuss today is something that you're all going to enjoy, and especially you at home as well. Rebecca Keener.
We're talking today about a great subject you're going to love, and we're talking.
I'm so guilty.
Yes, me too. I was very convicted. But we're talking about today ways to get unplugged in this crazy, fast-paced world that we live in today. And one awesome way we're going to talk about this segment is God gave us daydreaming. That's a great way just to unplug.
Any daydreamers? Yes, I'm a daydreamer.
Do you know that we spend a third to a half of our waking hours daydreaming, kind of like going back into your mind? And I couldn't believe that when I saw those statistics.
I do a lot of daydreaming through the night.
No, I do too. I think I do too, Jackie, because when I wake up in the morning, when my feet hit the floor, it's like the thoughts start coming. It's almost like God just opens my mind up because I probably have unplugged somewhat to go to sleep.
Yeah, there are a lot of benefits of daydreaming. In my own self-discovery, I kind of found out some things about myself, is that it was a little disheartening, though, because I found out that the life that I really wanted to live only existed in my dreams. So kind of was a bummer, after kind of going through
maybe
it. But
that's why people say that as you get older, you daydream less. And I don't know if that's true or not, because when I was a kid, I daydreamed all the time. I would daydream about Keith Partridge on the Partridge Family. Did you remember the Partridge Family? I daydream about traveling and trips and all those things, and I don't do that anymore.
Daydreaming, though, Lee, I read this, can also help you map out your success.
Yeah, it does.
Because as you go in your mind and you think, why is this not working or whatever, and you start coming up with solutions. Because when you daydream, it starts making parts of your brain connect that are kind of like this part of the brain's over here and this, but all of a sudden when it's like all these wires start connecting when you go inward like that.
There's times you don't need to be daydreaming too.
While you're driving.
Oh, absolutely.
A lot of times, you don't need to be daydreaming.
Ladies, while you're
No,
driving.
I definitely agree with that.
No.
But to me, there's this thing that I think we lose as we get older, and how often do we sit down and even articulate to someone else our dreams?
Yes.
Yeah. And how often do we ask someone, take a test and ask the person that you're having dinner with tonight or someone you're having lunch with tomorrow, tell me about your dreams. And they may, if they're over about 15 years old, they may look at you rather funny because a lot of times we don't stop to think about it. But we have to keep dreaming.
Well, the daydreaming is what makes us so creative.
That's right. It lifts our moods. It makes us creative. It helps us to visualize what we want to do in the future for God. That's why He gave us daydreaming.
And Rebecca, on that, it helps lower blood pressure. When you start thinking about happy memories and kind of start reliving those, and then it lowers the blood pressure. Contrary, I think, too, it could raise your blood pressure if you're thinking bad things, and so that's why you shouldn't. But it's a great way, like for children, pretending is kind of like daydreaming. And it's a wonderful outlet for children.
Well, what are some different things y'all dream about?
Well, I dream about a variety of things, and actually there's one of the courses I teach in psychology is a course called Psychology of Dreams. And one of the activities that the students have to do is, like, every morning, as soon as you wake up, the first thing you have to do is chronicle your dreams, because believe it or not, we dream every night.
That's
and
what they say.
it's sort of like it was disconnected for me, but as I'm teaching the class, it's amazing how much I remember my dreams. But when I'm not teaching that class that quarter, I don't remember quite my dreams.
I have a great daydream. I daydreamed about this show with a panel, and they take today's hot topics and trending topics,
And weigh them again.
and they weigh them against the Word of God, because God's got a view.
Amen.
See, Jackie, that's what I'm saying. If you didn't have that dream, none of us would be sitting here.
That's right.
And some people don't dream, and I don't think they dream big enough. And granted, we do need intelligent, wise counsel to help us if we're a little bit too far out there, but we don't need to stop dreaming. I think some people
That wise counsel's my husband. You better quit thinking about that. You don't even go in there.
Well, you
That's
know
my
what?
wise counsel.
You had a sketch of this. You had a sketch
I
of
did.
all this
Yeah.
made before it ever
Yeah.
even
And that's
happened.
what she did. She actually took those things that were latent in her mind
Yeah.
and she put them on paper and brought it
Right.
into manifestation. And and that really, we can learn a lot from our dreams by actually, if you chronicle them, look at them, and go
That's
back
why
and
God
see.
speaks to us.
Yes, He does. And He shows us things.
I'll tell you one thing that's helped me, and empathy is part of daydreaming. And I tend to get angry kind of quickly. And when I get angry at a person, but if I stop and think about this person and why they did what they did and put myself in their place, all of a sudden I start calming myself down and thinking, you know what, I might have done the very same thing. And you have empathy if you stop and kind of like go into your mind and think it all out. So that kind of daydreaming
But I
is
do
very
think if you're
beneficial.
going to do very much daydreaming today, the times we're in,
Yeah.
you got to do some unplugging, don't you?
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. And a lot of people
You
look
got
at
to.
daydreaming as being a negative thing because we're in such a production-driven society that if you're not producing, you're not working.
You're not daydreaming
Yeah.
when you're on social media.
Yeah, but daydreaming is essential. And we don't have hope unless we have
Right.
unless
But we
we're
need to
daydreaming.
speak our dreams, Rebecca. I
Right.
think a lot of people have dreams of when I was a kid. People have asked me before, what did you dream about? Well, I didn't dream to be a ballerina. I didn't dream to be an astronaut. I really dreamed to have love and safety in my life.
Wow.
And to have a family and to have someone beside me that loved me. And it actually caused me more problems in the beginning because you go out looking for the wrong thing. But what I'm saying is I think you need to be able to articulate your dreams to a safe person. If you dream of respect, if you dream of validation, I think we need to realize those are things we
So
dream
you're
about.
living your dream.
I am.
Really
I am living my
I think every
dream.
single one of us here are
really
living
are.
out
And
some
God
part of
did
our
it.
dream.
I
God
agree.
did that.
That's
Yes, He
good.
did. Yes.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.